Good morning to you. We got the big band playing this morning, folks. Tuesday, June 11th, 2024. This is Land Cruiser Midwest Migrant Mayhem. Yeah. Live streaming on a Tuesday, folks. Welcome to the show. Get your hot wings. Gonna be starting real soon here. We'll be bringing the music down. We'll be talking about Chicago violence today. Chicago violence. Yeah, you know, Chicago violence. Yeah. I have some violence today with that donut you're eating. National Donut Day was last Friday. Let's bring the music down. Ow! Ow, that was some swinging music to start the morning. I hope you guys were okay with the swing, right? We got to swing. Took a few days off, folks, so we're back to the live streams. Got some shorts going on out there. Check out my shorts. I mean the video shorts, not my pants. The shorts. So what do we have for you today? I was out perusing Chicago videos and saw this video, which I thought you guys might enjoy hearing about. Let's see if we can bring this one up here. Let's see here. Okay. Is that it? No, that's not it. Where is it at? Oh, let me get it up here.
Stopping the tent.
All right, maybe that'll do it. Let's see. There you go. CBS Chicago has a great report. They talk about how the weekend went. The weekends aren't going well in Chicago when it comes to crime, folks. We've highlighted much of it here, but not all of it. There's just too much to put into a short show like this. So let's listen to this recap that's interesting because they talk to a person who is a victim of this crime, and she gives a little perspective on her thoughts on what's happening in Chicago. So I'm going to let you hear it from the victim's mouth, sort of say, right? The victim's mouth. So here we go.
Tonight, a look at summer gun violence in Chicago.
We have talked a lot about the new plans from the city, police, and community leaders working to keep everyone safe, but it was a violent weekend.
At least 44 people were shot across the...
Only 44 in 2 days, 3 days. Friday night, Saturday, and Sunday. That's like what? 12, no, geez. 15 people a day. 15 people a day. You gotta have some lead flying to do that.
City and police say they are investigating 8 murders, but we know gun violence is much more than just a number.
Our Jermont Terry live at CPD headquarters for us tonight, sharing the story of one of those victims. Jermont?
Joe and Erica, this woman recently left Chicago and just moved back.
Here's her big mistake. She left Chicago and moved back. And not only did she move back to Chicago, it's where she moved back to. Okay, there's the mistake, and he talks about it.
Now her first summer back, she is the face of gun violence.
My back is like a little stiff. It's like my lower back.
And you know, the green hair has nothing to do about anything, but just an indicator on the fact that she moved back. Maybe the green hair is part of the problem too.
At 23, Dominique Tosin Montagano never imagined she would be in such...
That'd be green. That'd be green, folks. Let's go back to that close-up. That'd be green. That be green hair. How does that happen? Tell me how that happens.
Never imagined she would be in such pain. This is not the summer.
This is not the summer I wanted.
2 bandages to her back.
These are both.
Ow! Ow! That hurts even just looking at it.
And leg cover gun wounds. They are injuries from when Dominique stood on a friend's porch over the weekend near 56 and Elizabeth in Inglewood. Police said...
There you go. Inglewood, folks. Welcome to Inglewood. Welcome to Inglewood. Make sure you have your Kevlar vest on.
One gunman, possibly more, opened fire on a group of about 10. The crime scene shows countless evidence markings on the block.
Then the shots let off and everybody started ducking, got behind the concrete, and that's when I felt that I'm like, my back is bleeding.
Her friends let Dominique know she was shot. Another guy was shot in the hand, a third person on the porch hit in the arm by what's believed to be random gunfire.
I thought at first like my back was hurting from the door. My back was hurting because I got bullets in it, like, or bullets were coming out of it, like, that's crazy.
Look at that, she even has her eyebrows green. Check this out. She got green eyebrows there, folks. How do you do that? I mean, maybe she's a Martian. I'm thinking she's a Martian. Maybe they got Martians showing up in Chicago now. Just saying. Just saying. We got some Martians. Oh, yeah. The Martians are here.
Bullets were coming out of it, like, that's crazy.
Dominique is one of 44 people shot in Chicago over the weekend. 8 people were killed by the ongoing gun violence.
That could have been me. And I don't think a lot of people be understanding stuff like, y'all have mothers too. What are y'all doing?
She's a part of a troubling statistic she never wanted to join. She tells me those with the guns simply don't care.
We can sit up here, we can protest, we can walk the streets, we can do anything. It's not working. We're trying. I don't think the police can do anything, the mayor can't do anything.
For having green hair, she seems to have a good view of reality. She's grounded in reality for sure. Let me play that again on what she thinks is going on in the city of Chicago. And this is pretty close to reality, folks.
We're trying. I don't think the police can do anything, the mayor can't do anything. It's only getting worse every year, and it's a shame.
While Chicago police have not arrested anyone in Dominique's shooting, the department continues to fight to make every community safer. But it's an uphill battle with the warmer weather.
And we're trying to build Chicago back up, but we keep tearing it back down.
Now, Dominique says the shooter or shooters likely hid out in an alley a far distance from that front porch she was on because there was no warning. We should point out, witnesses tell us that they heard at least 20 shots. She says she is just thankful that that bullet that hit her in the back did not hit a nerve or worse, her spine. Live outside Chicago Police Headquarters tonight, Jermont Terry, CBS 2 News.
Jermont, thank you.
So there you go. There is the realities of Chicago, folks. Welcome to the show. Hope you're having a great Tuesday. And I hope you don't have any plans to visit Chicago anytime soon. It's getting worse. Getting worse by the day. And let's just say everyone I talk to says the DNC is going to be an interesting week. They're preparing right now for it, and before that we've got, I guess, July 5th and 6th, we've got NASCAR. They've starting to put up the bleachers for NASCAR this week. So they got a lot of road closures down by Grant Park, and you'll be able to buy those $500 to $1,000 NASCAR tickets. And spend your money and buy an overpriced hotel right next to a homeless shelter or a immigrant shelter. And yeah, you'll be able to do all that great stuff in Chicago and dodge some lead. Yeah, that's what you'll be able to do. You'll be able to dodge some lead. So there's just no, I mean, the videos of what's going on every weekend in Chicago is, I mean, it's a common week thing. Every Monday morning you get a couple of videos about what happened over the weekend. You get an incident count, and the numbers just get booked, and we move on the next week. That's how it happens in Chicago. That's how it happens in Chicago. It's kind of sad. But the real sad part is it's starting to come out into the suburbs. It's moving out. When all the assets have been pillaged and stolen in one area, they start moving to other areas in search of those same assets and things of value. So the north and west side of Chicago, which has traditionally been where the police and firemen live, the safe areas of Chicago, are starting to be under attack from gangs of thieves and criminals and you name it. So I hope you're not living in Chicago. I hope you're not fighting crime. Things are bad enough, folks, with inflation, let alone crime. So people of Chicago not only have crime, they have inflation and food deserts to deal with. I heard again, Walmart's closing stores in the United States. They already closed 8 stores in Chicago. Walmart does not have any stores in the city of Chicago. So go figure, 2 million people, they closed all their stores last year. Too much theft. They also heard the general store. Was that the name of it? The thrift store. The I think it's the general store. They are undoing their self checkout at 12,000 different stores. They're getting rid of their self checkouts. So there you go. Not only is Walmart's backing up on it too, there's many retailers who are doing about reverse on self checkouts. I hate self checkouts, but I know the people that are in a pinch and they need to get some stuff and they don't have enough money and they're going to try to do something illegal to get it. That's what they do. And the retailers are onto it, folks. I'm here to tell you the retailers are onto you, and they're going to stop the game. Game over. They're getting rid of the self-checkout, or they're going to be managing it much more closely. They're only going to let people with 2, 3, 4, 5 items go through self-checkout. Everyone else got to go through the normal lanes. So the big gig is up. Folks. You got to start paying for what you get at the stores. No more shrinkage, if you know what I mean. No more shrinkage. I just heard yesterday that San Francisco, it's like a wasteland. That's what Chicago is modeled after, is San Francisco. So we've got a ways to go, but if you look at the videos of San Francisco, it's a hellhole. San Francisco is a hellhole. They just opened a grocery store in one of the food deserts in San Francisco because all the stores left because of all the crime. I don't know if you know, in San Francisco, California in general, you can steal $1,000 before they charge you. You're allowed to steal up to $1,000 of value from any store before they can really charge you with anything. That's why everything is locked up in San Francisco. You want a package of gum, you're going to have to get it through a plexiglass door. It's that bad in San Francisco. Downtown, the Market Square area of San Francisco, over 60% of the stores have closed. And that's one of the better streets in the town. 60% of stores are no longer there. Gone, left. I heard Walgreens is leaving. CVS left. It's crazy. It is crazy in California. Check out some of the videos of the people living in Los Angeles in RVs and the stench. They have blocks and blocks of city streets just crowded on both sides with RVs and old trailers and people living in them. People living in them and dumping their sewage on the street. That's what's happening in California. So if you're not coming to Chicago for the summer, check out California. Maybe you want to go to Los Angeles and get a whiff of that. That's got to be worse than New York City, Manhattan in the summer with all the garbage bags on the street for days. Crazy. How do people put up with this stuff? Really, tell me. How do people put up with this stuff? Crazy, crazy, crazy. So there you go. We got ongoing violence in Chicago. Things are headed downward in Chicago, straight from one of the victims' mouths, right? We heard it from the victim, and I thought that she would know better to come back to Chicago, and if you're coming back to Chicago, I don't think you want to move back to Inglewood. No, no, no. Inglewood is not where you want to be. There's a lot of neighborhoods you don't want to be in Chicago. And let me just make a blanket statement. Anywhere south of Congress, you don't want to be. So there you go. There you go. Comment down below where you would move to in Chicago if you were coming back. What streets or what neighborhood would you like to live in Chicago? Oh, man. It makes my skin crawl just thinking about going in the city limits of Chicago at this point, folks. It's crazy out there. Crazy, crazy, crazy. What do we have to do? We gotta play, because this was breaking news, folks. It was breaking news for sure. There you go. Yeah, breaking news. There you go. It's breaking. There you go. All right, I'm going to play a little bit of some humor for you today, and I think we're going to end this early. I think we've talked enough about Chicago violence. Check out our shorts. We just dropped a couple of shorts. I think last week I dropped a good collapse video too, so check that out. And plenty of content out there for you guys to chew on. And the car show. We dropped our first car show of the year. Check that out.
Blank Stare Part 2. Chris is Chuck.
All right, Chuck. Thank you very much.
All right. It's Chris, but anyway.
Chris. I just did Chris.
And many more.
Make sure the television, make sure you have the record player on at night. The phone, make sure the kids hear word.
But wait, call within the next 10 minutes and receive a free copy of Kamala's Kooky Tackles. That's right, 6 full hours of ear-piercing tackles that the whole family can enjoy. Here's how to order.
There you go, folks. I hope you're having a great week. It's just the start. We're heading toward the weekend. We got a few more days. It's beautiful here in Chicago, or at least outside of Chicago, not necessarily in Chicago. What's the temperature today? I think we're going up to 80 degrees. I don't have my temperature. Here it is, 64 right now. 64 degrees. It's sunny. Gonna be a great day. It's Tuesday, June 11th, and we'll end the show as we end every show, where we say, see ya.